episode of ClearPath. My name is Tarun Ravindran. If you're a class 9 to 12 student or their parent, then this channel is a must watch because we would be bringing you amazing insights regarding career paths, admissions, about entrance exams and things that you otherwise would end up missing. So don't forget to press the subscribe button at the bottom of the screen and continue to get amazing insights from ClearPath. Today I'm going to talk to you about a very important topic, and that is related to the AIIMS 2019 MBBS entrance exam registration process. So this year, that is for the 2019 batch, there is a major change in the way the registration for the AIIMS entrance exam is going to happen. We all know that the entrance exam date has been announced. It's going to be on the 25th and 26th of May in 2019, and now the registration process, AIIMS has divided into two parts. What is the reason for this two-part registration process? I'm going to just tell you now. What used to happen is that last year and before that, because of the online registration process, a lot of the candidates used to fill in incorrect details. Either there's a clerical error, or the photographs that they've uploaded or the signature that they've uploaded online was not right. As a result, there were lots of rejections of these applications, and in the end those candidates were not allowed to sit for the entrance exam. So this time the authorities decided to sort of change that rejection of candidates, and gave these candidates a very long window, and they divided this into two parts of registration: the basic registration and the final registration. So this is what exactly what PAAR is about. So let's talk about the basic registration. The basic registration window starts from the 30th of November and goes on until the 3rd of January. And what as a candidate you need to do is go on to the AIIMS website, and the link of the website is given below, and you need to sort of fill in your detail, basic details, upload your photograph, and make sure that your fundamental basic details are right. What happens is that after the basic registration window closes, AIIMS is going to check how many of these students who have registered under the basic registration window are having the registration process done correctly, and who are the ones who don't have the proper either the names or other details, and the photographs, there's some issue with them. So they would then announce the list of accepted candidates and the rejected application candidates. Now wait a minute, if you're rejected, if the application and the basic registration is rejected, doesn't mean that's the end of the world, because they're going to open another window for correcting these issues in January. So what's going to happen is from the 8th of Jan to the 18th of Jan, you would have that window to correct all the mistakes if your applications would have been rejected. So that's a good thing, because you have that buffer time to sort of do the corrections, clean up your act, put the right images, etc. So what's going to happen next is that on the 29th of January, after the basic registration list is out, the prospectus of AIIMS is going to be released. And then on the 21st of February till the 12th of March is when the final registration process begins for all those whose status in the basic registration has been accepted. So that's in a nutshell what the two-step process is. Importantly, you must remember there is no fee for the basic registration. So it's free of cost. You have to just go there and fill in your details and hope that the registration is accepted for the final registration. Another important thing is that if you register this year under the basic registration, for AIIMS, your data remains with AIIMS, and you could use that basic registration data to apply next year. That means for AIIMS 2020 as well. So you don't have to go through the two-step process then because your basic registration is accepted. You only would need to sort of give the final registration. So it's got that advantage that in case you would like to apply again next year, in 2020 AIIMS exam, you could use the same basic registration data for 2020. So that's it. That what we wanted to share regarding the prospective applicants advanced registration process for AIIMS. Keep watching this channel for important updates regarding careers, regarding entrance exams, admission opportunities, and a lot more insights that we would continuously bring onto it. So kindly press the subscribe button and stay tuned to us. Thanks.